Hello, good morning. Welcome to Connecting Waters Charter Schools Tiger broadcast. And we're so excited that it is our birthday and we are celebrating 2 decades of personalized education with our families. My name is Jerri Levers. I'm your English Learner Coordinator here at the school. I'm also head of the English department. And if you're new to the school, you recognize me because I'm part of the Tiger 101 team. This is a picture of myself and my 2 daughters and my daughter's boyfriend. And so I just thought you'd enjoy seeing my family. And just kind of a fun fact about me is I have a chubby little bulldog named Ellie who likes to sit at my feet and snore while I work all day. So if you ever happen to be in a meeting with me and you hear soft snoring in the background, it is not me. It is the chubby bulldog in the background. So, just to share some upcoming events with you, because we do have just a couple things upcoming. This is actually kind of a pretty light week, which is really nice. Your yearbook sale is going to end on the 30th. And it's 10% off the yearbook. If you didn't know that we have yearbooks here at the school, we do. We have yearbooks for our students. That's why we really highly encourage school pictures as well. It gets your yearbook picture in there for you. And then also, too, really important, parents and progress reports are going to be coming up. And this lets your students' Canvas teacher, or even if they're doing portfolio review teachers, know how they're doing in their daily work so that they can help calculate a good grade for your student. So then you know how they're really doing in their class. Parents, we do not want you ever surprised by a poor grade with your student in their Canvas class. That's never our intent ever. Our teachers do so much to try to make sure that the grades in their classrooms are accurate. So I have 2 parent educator tips of the day for you. The first one, and this is to help you with your students' education and their grades. So the first one is to have and use a pacing guide. And then the second one is to pair with your child's Canvas account. So, parents, if you are using our classes to help supplement what you're doing at home, which means you put your child in an online class and you're working with them at home. And really, parents, that's the way our online classes are made to work. They're not made to work as a standalone. And we do need you coming alongside the teacher and working in tandem with them to support your student. If you have a student in one of these classes, there is a pacing guide provided for you. It should be linked to your child's Canvas classroom, and it's also inside the syllabus. Um, but we need you to go one step further, and we need you to use that pacing guide. And then also, we need you checking the Canvas account. So, what is a pacing guide? A pacing guide is simply a guide that we use to help ensure that your child makes it through their curriculum inside the school year. If your child is not in a Canvas class, but you'd like to have a pacing guide, which again, we highly, highly encourage, they're really, really easy to create. You just take the number of lessons in the textbook, divide it by the number of weeks left in the school year, and that gives you the number of assignments that you need to do per week. And then you simply divide those up so you have the number of assignments to do per day. It's very easy to do, and it gives you the peace of mind to know that your child's going to finish their curriculum before the end of the school year. They're going to meet all those grade level standards so they're ready to be successful in the next grade. And then they can also have that long, peaceful, fun summer that we know the kids always really long for. So to pair to your child's Canvas account. So, parents, what I mean by that is what you would be doing if your child's in a Canvas class and you haven't done this yet. Please do this like as soon as we're done here. All you need to do is pair to your child's Canvas account, and you can see everything that happens inside there. You can see grades, you can see assignments, you can see messages from the instructor, you can see changes to the syllabus and pacing guide. It is just the most important thing you can do if your child's in a Canvas class. So it's really, really easy to do. Parents, just have your kiddo log into their Canvas. And then on the left hand side, all the way at the top, you're going to see a little button that says account. They're going to click on that account and they're going to click on view pairing code and they're going to grab a pairing code from there. Parents, once they grab that pairing code, you only have a short time to use it. So make sure that they don't get that pairing code until you're ready to do your part. So once they've grabbed that pairing code, all you need to do is go to the exact same Canvas login for our school. And what I love about what our school has done is they've given you a fabulous little link at the top that says Parents of Canvas User, click here for an account. So you're going to want to click there and create your very own Canvas account using your email address. Please don't log in as your kiddo. You can do that, but if you do that, then you're not getting all those wonderful notifications that we want you to get. So create your own. And then you're going to pop in that pairing code from your student. It's really wonderful. And what it does is it kind of creates this triple bond between you and the teacher and your student so that you can see everything that's happening inside the classroom. And you guys can really work together as a seamless team that the school really wants to see between our parents, our online teachers, and our students. And the main way for us to be able to do that is communicate, communicate, communicate. And having a Canvas account that's paired to your students is really, really going to make that process so much easier. So how to help your child be successful in their Canvas class. A lot of you are wondering, how can I do that? Then maybe they're struggling a little bit. So the first is to have the pacing guide and to use it. The second is to check their assignments often. Sometimes assignments on the pacing guide do move. And it's because the teacher goes at the pace of the class. So if the class isn't understanding a lesson, they're going to slow it down. And we're not going to rush your students forward if they're all struggling, right? We're going to wait and try to help them understand the concept. And the third thing is grades. You want to check those grades at least weekly and use them as an incentive. What I always say is, if your child wants to spend the night at their friend's house, hang on, let me check your Canvas grade. If they want to play on their video games, wait, hang on, let me check the Canvas and make sure your assignments are in for the day. So use Canvas and the grades inside there and your new access, having your own parent account, to just keep up on everything. And so your kids know that having their Canvas checked often is part of the way that you do things in your home. It's part of your routine. You want to make sure materials, parents, that you have everything you need. Some of our classes require extra novels. For example, in English, um, they require your student to have online access to their online textbook. And I think many of our classes ask for that. Make sure your student knows how to do that. And if they don't, get in contact with your ES and your Canvas teacher, and they'll help. We want your child to have that access. Next is a headset. Students must have a working headset. In many of our classes, our students are expected to talk and communicate, and it's really hard to do without a working headset. And then last of all is the camera. Having the camera makes a classroom experience more personal for the students. And a lot of our teachers ask that the students have their camera on. If for nothing else, then at least for tests, so that they can ensure that the student who should be taking the test is taking the test. It really does help with test security. So I hope that all of those little tips were helpful to you. It was a slow news week for the school, so I wanted to bring you something I hoped would be helpful. Thank you for joining me for Tiger Broadcast. Again, my name is Jerri Levers. If you have an English learner who needs some support, please feel free to email me. It's jlevers@cwcharter.org, and I'm happy to help. Thank you.